When it comes to pickups, people buy them for one reason, to get things done. And for over 89 years, Chevy trucks have been tackling the big jobs. Today, that legacy continues with the all-new 2007 Chevy Silverado. Hi, I'm Howie Long, and I'm a longtime Chevy guy. And picking the right truck is important to me and my family. Over the next half hour, you'll see how this Chevy is the best Silverado yet. It has an engine that offers 315 horsepower and 20 miles per gallon highway or better. Engineering that surrounds you with 360 degrees of safety. An all-new frame and chassis for a smoother and more capable ride. New levels of comfort, refinement, and functionality. And it's all covered with the best warranty in its class. But hey, talk is cheap. So we're going to put this Chevy truck to work. After all, the only way to know if Silverado is right for you is by seeing if it tackles the kinds of jobs you do yourself. So sit back and discover how this Chevy has set the bar for full-size trucks. The all-new 2007 Silverado from Chevy. The most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road. Our destination, the state of Virginia. With an ocean to the east and mountains to the west, it's the perfect place to put the new Silverado through its paces. And I should know because this is the place I call home. Joining me today will be Gary White, Vehicle Line Executive for Full-Size Trucks at GM. He's the architect behind this new Silverado. And if you got any questions about this truck, from front bumper to trailer hitch, he's the man to ask. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Howie, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Hey, how you been?
You doing good?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Doing great.
Good.
Picked a nice wet day to try out the truck?
Well, they don't cancel football games for weather, and trucks don't stop for weather either.
That's exactly right.
Well, you got some tough tasks lined up for us. What do you got in mind?
Well, I figured it's a nice wet day, time to get the boat out. What do you say we do that?
That's a big boat.
Oh, this is a great truck. As a matter of fact, there's no half-ton truck that can tow as much as this one. This is our max trailer pack. It can haul 10,500 pounds.
Well, I tell you, you did a great job. You know, the first thing people want to know, Gary, they want to know what's under the hood. They want to know about the muscle.
Well, this is our new 6-liter Vortec Max. It's rated at 367 horsepower and 375 foot-pounds of torque.
Talk about the foundation of this truck.
Why don't we go around the side? We'll start looking at it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, Howie, we made this frame stronger in a number of ways. Starting in the front with hydroform technology and straighter rails. As you move down through the frame, we really improved the strength to get better ride and handling. And we did things like really stiffen up the mounting systems for new rack and pinion steering, our new front coil-over shock system suspension, and our new rear axle orientation. So, in essence, you can get much better ride and handling without getting into shake or hardness. And of course, strength really a lot of times equates to payload and pulling. We really got the job done here in terms of getting the frame a lot stiffer in every area and every aspect of the truck. You know, a third area is kind of neat as you look right here. See how much more closed down all the body gaps are in this truck? By making the frame a lot stiffer in torsion and bending, you don't get as much body flex, so you can close all the gaps up. And that helped us get segment-leading aerodynamics. So even the frame helped you do that.
Tight. Now, don't you have rear locking differential?
Yeah, good point. Actually, we are the only truck to have rear locking differential. It's an Eaton system, and it's standard with our trailer towing, our max trailer pack. It's available on a lot of the other configurations. And basically what it does, and we'll probably get a chance to experience it here, is when you get into wheel slip, you mechanically lock the two wheels when it senses a 25 RPM differential wheel to wheel, and it allows you both wheels to get grip to pull you right up the ramp. At 25 miles an hour, it opens back up again.
Well, that'd help us with this boat.
Yeah, yeah. We designed the hitch to be twice as strong as a current truck. Just even things like the trailer hitch wire harness connector. Previous generation truck, and even some of the new guys that are learning about this.
Down low.
They got it down low. You can hurt it, you can tear it off. We put it right up above the frame where it's nice, safe, and secure.
You know, that's a simple thing, but it's a smart thing to do.
It's details. It's all in the details.
Well, let's pull this thing out of the water.
Right,
what do you think?
All right, I think it's good. I love that boat.
Well, I got to tell you, Gary, I love this interior. I've never seen a truck with this nice of an interior.
We kind of invented truck comfort when we did the last Silverado. So this time we really needed to do a lot of things to raise the bar.
Well, like what? What'd you do?
Well, take a look above you. Look at that headliner fabric. It's a real nice woven material, and we really sculpted it out for better things like better headroom.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah. Look out in front of you. You know, the instrument panel is down and forward like 3.5 inches. It really improves the spaciousness and visibility. Well, Howie, this is our true truck interior. It's got large controls and big grab handles that you can use even when you have gloves on. And we also give customers a choice with our premium LTZ interior.
I can't get over all the room in here.
A lot of families are buying these vehicles as their primary vehicle, so we needed to make them spacious and comfortable and actually put a lot of pretty cool features. One of them is this power sliding back window.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
Check that out.
Yeah.
Is that great? That is nice. Well, you did good, Gary. You did so good, and I'm so comfortable, I think you're gonna have to offload the boat yourself. I'll yell instructions through this power rear window.
We shouldn't have ever put that window in these.
It was your idea. It's gonna work out well for me.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Looks like we're here.
All right, good deal.
Heck of a job, Gary. This is a
thanks.
great Silverado.
We're really proud of this thing. I'll get some work done.
All right. Hey, while Gary unhitches the boat, here's how you can learn much more about the all-new Silverado.
Silverado can be equipped to generate 367 horsepower and tow up to 10,500 pounds, something no other half-ton truck can do. Learn more at Chevy.com/the truck. While there, you can build your all-new Silverado, find a dealer, even request a quote. You can also learn more by calling 1-877-THE-TRUCK.
Okay, Gary, what's up next?
Well, people use their trucks to haul things, so
Yeah.
today we're gonna go get some lumber.
Okay, we're gonna need some power.
Well, you've got power. As a matter of fact, this Silverado is the most powerful Silverado yet. Our new Vortec engines have significant improvements in power, in torque, and in fuel economy.
Well, I tell you, it's a good-looking, tough truck.
Well, we back it up. Let's take a look.
Wow.
This is our 5.3-liter V8, 315 horsepower. We have the broadest lineup of engines of any half-ton pickup in the segment. We go from 195 horsepower V6 all the way up to a 367 horsepower 6-liter.
That's a lot of power, Gary, but you know, the thing people are concerned with nowadays is gas mileage.
Absolutely. We anticipated that as well. Actually, this engine in this truck is the only member of what we call the 320 Club. And what that means, we have 315 horsepower and we get over 20 miles per gallon on the highway in these trucks.
How's that?
The truck is really aerodynamically efficient, so the truck's a lot slipperier going through the wind. And we have some interesting technologies in our engines. This particular engine, as well as our 6-liter, have what we call active fuel management. And what that does is there are a lot of times when you don't need all 8 cylinders. You want 8 cylinders to pull a trailer out of a launch or to accelerate the pass, but when you're driving on a normal road, on a level road, you only need 4 cylinders. So we shut 4 of the cylinders down.
You're kidding, so you only get it when you need it?
Exactly.
Oh, that's great.
On our 6-liter, we also have the active fuel management. We also have variable valve timing.
Variable valve timing. I couldn't even begin to think what that is, but I'm sure you have a complicated explanation.
I do, absolutely. What variable valve timing does is it moves the intake and exhaust valve events in such a way that you can get more torque when you need it, say at launch, at lower engine RPMs, and you can get more power at higher RPMs for passing. So you get all that goodness in one engine.
Smart and powerful. Yeah, I like it. Well, I'm sure you could talk about engines all day, but We're burning daylight, and we got to get to the next job.
All right, let's rock.
All right. So where are we headed, Gare?
We're gonna go to Yancey Lumber Mill.
Now, I know a Yancey lumber mill in Crozet, but I'm not quite sure how to get there. You know how to get there?
Nope.
You don't seem real worried about it. How are we supposed to get there?
Well, you know, every 2007 Silverado's equipped with OnStar.
How's that supposed to help us with directions?
You know, this year we added a new feature called OnStar turn-by-turn navigation. You want to try it out?
Sure.
Push the blue button.
Okay.
Connecting to OnStar.
OnStar Center, this is James. How may I help you today?
I got my friend Howie Long in the truck. We'd like to get some directions. Can you give them for us?
Oh, sure. I'd be happy to help you out there. And where do you need to go today?
We need to go to Yancey Lumber Mill in Crozet, Virginia.
Okay, in Crozet, Virginia. Sure,
Okay.
I can look that up here for you, Howie. Looks like I have that location at 6317 Rockfish Gap Turnpike.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
You know what's really neat about this system, Howie? The directions come out audibly through the radio system, and you'll see turn-by-turn directions right in the driver information display.
Exit on the right to go onto Route 22 West.
All right, Gare, let's go. This looks like a pretty big load of lumber.
You know, the Silverado can handle it. This truck has the same frame as our Max trailer pack that has segment-leading half-ton crew cab payload at 2,039 pounds. This can take this load, Howie.
Now, it's pretty wide, too, I'm looking at here.
Oh, you know, it's a good point. Actually, our box is wider between the wheel openings. We are over 4 feet now, and a big enabler for that was we stamped our box inner and our wheelhouse inner, so it's a stronger box, and it gives you a little more room between those wheels.
Cool. Okay, Dale, we're good.
Let's get her down.
Take it down. You talked about the new strength in this frame.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
There's a reason why floor joists in a house are in the vertical direction, not laying on its side,
Right.
okay? So why don't you step on that, hang on to it,
Yeah.
and you watch this board when I step on it. See how it bends
Bows down.
and bows?
Yeah.
All right. Now, if we take this and we turn it on its side,
Okay.
where you have more height, you'll see that this is not bending, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So like in the case of a 2x4, even though one side's 2 and one side's 4, the height is an exponential function, so it's 4 times stronger, not twice as strong.
I get it now.
All right.
All right, Gare, we're good.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, Dale. I've heard a lot about flex fuels. Can the Silverado drive on flex fuels?
Yeah, Silverado is equipped to run on E85 ethanol. As a matter of fact, Chevrolet this year will have more cars and trucks that run on E85 ethanol than any other brand.
Now, ethanol is mostly comprised of corn, which is grown right here in the United States, which in turn supports our farmers, and it burns cleaner.
Howie?
You didn't know that, did you?
Man, you just know it all, man.
I am a plethora of information, Garrett. Cornucopia. Boy, I'll tell you what, this looks like it would take a guy a long time to offload.
Let me guess. You want me to unload this?
Well, you did such a great job with the boat.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Howie.
Well, it looks like we're on our way to getting this job done, but there's plenty more to do, so stick around.
It's the only truck that offers an engine with over 300 horsepower and 20 or more EPA estimated miles per gallon highway. To learn more, go to Chevy.com/the truck. While there, you can build your all-new Silverado, find a dealer, even request a quote. You can also learn more by calling 1-877-THE-TRUCK.
So far, the all-new Silverado has lived up to its reputation for hard work and power. But something tells me that there are still plenty of things to learn about this amazing truck.
Why don't you open the tailgate?
Okay.
Open her up. Yeah.
I got it.
All right. Now close it.
That's a lot easier.
Yeah. Well, what we did is we have a torque rod, and when you pull the gate down, you wind it up, and it's just like a clock spring.
Oh, I got
When you close it, it takes that energy and closes it back in
assists you
again.
bringing it
Right.
back up.
Yeah.
Does this have a key lock on it back?
Actually, we packaged the torque rod assist and this key lock together, and it's a first on the Chevy trucks.
Okay, now I notice this box is a lot bigger.
It is. We made it deeper in the front and the back, and actually, when you have the gate closed, it's not so deep that you can't reach in and get things
Get
out.
right in here and grab things.
Yeah.
This system doesn't look standard.
Well, this is our available cargo management system. It's a 3-rail system, one on each side and one in the front. There's 2 tracks, an upper and lower track, and you can see right here, I have very movable anchor points.
Slides right up the track.
Yeah, so you could put a toolbox on here, slide it all the way down, use your tools, and pick it up and
Now,
slide
what
it all
kind
the
of
way
weight
back.
does that hold?
500 pounds.
You're kidding.
We got these side boxes.
Okay, now I see you got a key lock here.
Oh, yeah, it has to learn. So the first time you put a key in it, it learns what that key is.
So it matches up to that key.
So if you want to use your door key.
So it's one less key to worry about.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
great.
Yeah. Neat thing about this, these boxes are secured. There's a nice cam lever lock in here. And if you'd like, why don't you pick this up and we'll...
Pick it up.
Yeah, it's a toolbox.
Oh, my
Or,
gosh.
well, a guy your size, maybe a lunchbox.
Oh, I don't know about that. I could feed the kids with this, maybe. So you got your own portable toolbox here.
Yeah.
You know, Gary, I've always been a big fan of the extended cab, but one concern I always had was my boys. They're big.
You have big boys. What a shock.
I want to fit them in the truck. That's hard to do.
Well, let's take a look. Maybe you'll change your mind. Well, go ahead and open that door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, keep going. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that.
Widest opening door in the business, 170 degrees.
That's a lot of room there. Oh, boy, look. Oh, yeah, I fit in this great.
And they're good, man.
This
you
is
look good in that, Howie.
Yeah, I like it. A lot of room. It looks like you could do a lot of storing underneath this chair.
Actually, we don't limit the storage to just the back seat. We got a couple of cool ideas up in the front.
A second glove box.
2 glove boxes.
I like it.
We have this armored storage area, very generous space,
Cool.
nice flat spot. And as an added bonus, we have an under-seat storage compartment. This thing is lockable. It has a 12-volt power outlet. You could put a laptop, a cell phone, anything in there, charge it, hide it out of the way.
This is good. Lots of room.
You know, one other thing we did here, there's no levers or anything else on this seat. Very nice, easy operation.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's a nice clean load floor here.
That is
no
nice.
metal.
Do that again.
On this?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we call these.
That's
You ought to be familiar with these. These are
What's that?
stadium-style seats.
No, I wasn't in the stand. I was on the field.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time in the
All
stand.
right. Well, one thing you probably would like
Okay.
is we're the only ones in the business that have that door that opens 170 degrees, and it has power-dropping glass.
Oh, wow.
So nobody else does
So
that.
you got the 170-degree door and the power window on the back door.
Chevy customers deserve the best.
We got to get to the construction site.
Sounds like a winner.
All
Let's
right.
go.
You know, Gary, it's hard to believe. As nice as this truck is on the inside, we're loaded up, it's riding great, and it's safe.
Well, we have what we call 360 degrees of safety protection. Our crew cab earned a 5-star frontal crash safety rating. We have 4-wheel ABS standard. We have StabiliTrak available in this extended cab, and it's actually standard in crew cabs. That's a GM first. We have head curtain side airbags. These are available in all of our models, and they'll deploy for about 6 seconds in any one of 3 modes. We also have pre-tensioning seatbelt systems. It will sense not only if you are in a front impact, but if you are involved in a rear end collision where your vehicle is structurally.
So if you get hit from the front or the rear, it puts the tension back in your seatbelt so it's not loose.
Right, it winds you right up.
And how quickly does it do that?
Milliseconds.
Wow.
milliseconds. Hey guys,
Hey, guys.
we're here. Got
How's
the
it
stuff.
going? Well, let's get this stuff.
Good deal. Looks like things are going pretty good here.
Yeah, you know, Silverado's a great personal vehicle, but how's it help the average businessman?
We have a business choice program, makes Silverado a really great truck to help businesses succeed. Eligible commercial customers can select one of several upfits or a number of other value-added options to really help their businesses succeed. Yeah. Speaking of that, I think I'm gonna go help.
All right.
All right.
Well, while Gary helps out, here's some ways you can find out much more about the all-new Silverado.
Silverado Extended Cab is the only truck with 170-degree opening rear doors. See more at Chevy.com/the truck. While there, you can build your all-new Silverado, find a dealer, even request a quote. You can also learn more by calling 1-877-THE-TRUCK.
You know, you talk about a name in off-roading and in trucks that really means something to people who own trucks. Z71. Talk to me about Z71.
Z71 for us, that is the toughest truck. We have a different front stabilizer bar. We go with bigger shocks, monotube shocks for better performance because people are off-roading, they're moving the truck more.
I've noticed the ride right away as soon as you get in. It's amazing.
Yeah, and what we wanted to do with the ride is have it be balanced whether you're carrying a load or not, okay? Now, the Z71's kind of cool because you can take these things and go up wandering on these trails and these off-roads, and you're not gonna hurt the truck. In the front of the truck, you have a skid plate, so you can protect the undercarriage and the engine under here. You also have some good off-roading tires, see a good tread in there. Unique to the Z71. Because we do a lot of running on dirt and dusty roads, we put a higher capacity air filter in there. We actually got a little gauge that'll tell you when it's getting dirty enough that you need to clean it. Now, the cool thing is we're gonna offer Z71 in a two-wheel drive, too.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, a big feature of Z71, and actually it's a feature we have on all Silverados available, is what we call an Eaton rear locking differential.
Okay.
With the Eaton rear locker, when it senses 25 RPM difference between one wheel to the other, it mechanically locks the two wheels together, so you get traction on the one drive wheel. So you can even do it in a two-wheel drive.
Okay.
You know, the GM and Chevy line is the only one that does this.
Period. That's it.
That's it. It's the best. It's the best truck. It gets the best equipment.
You certainly have made the truck look a lot sleeker, and it seems like it's seamless and it's tighter. Obviously, it's a tough truck, and I think that's what people are looking for. But, you know, you can get tough with good looking and comfortable. You can take it through the woods, which is kind of the total package. I think that's what this truck is. You've done a great job.
Well, you know, we've done a lot of work with these trucks, so what's next?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a tough task. We're going to go fishing. You ready?
Fishing? All right. Sounds great.
Let's go.
You want me to help? Oh, okay. I don't get to supervise?
I'll tell you what, you can supervise if I can do one thing.
What?
You got to let me drive.
All right.
All right, partner.
We ready?
I got it.
Let's go.
Well, Gary, we really put these trucks to work.
I can't tell you how proud we are of these vehicles, Howie.
Well, you ought to be. They perform like a champ.
Yeah, I really want to thank you for letting me come down and talk to the folks about these great new trucks.
You bet. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Well, as you've seen for yourself in terms of off-roading, the Z71 4x4 is ready, willing, and able to tackle most any terrain. And you keep watching to find out more about the remarkable Chevy Silverado.
You don't want a truck that's just learning what it takes to go off-road. You want the proven legend. See the leader in off-roading, Silverado Z71, at Chevy.com/the truck. While there, you can build your all-new Silverado, find a dealer, even request a quote. You can also learn more by calling 1-877-THE-TRUCK.
A stronger frame to help you shoulder any load. A lineup of more intelligent engines, the most half-ton towing capacity in its class. An interior that'll make your muddy boots feel guilty. As you've seen for yourself, the all-new 2007 Silverado is the best Silverado ever. But you don't have to take my word for it. Visit your local Chevy dealer for a test drive. It's your chance to experience firsthand the power and quality of this amazing truck. You can also learn more by visiting us on the web at Chevy.com or by calling the number below. Thanks for joining us today. The all-new 2007 Silverado from Chevy, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.